Yo, what is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, today's video is brought to you by Moo. Make sure to hit the link down below to get your 6 free stocks just for signing up and depositing $1. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, now off rip, everything was pretty red today, including the S&P 500. We got rejected on this top line that we have drawn out, which leads me to think that the bear market is not even close to being over. Essentially, I think we're probably going to come back down to 350 within a couple weeks or a month or so. So with that being said, what does that mean towards AMC? I actually have something else that I stand on AMC. You know, usually I'd say AMC would track the S&P 500. I think there's not much more downside. Honestly, I don't think they can push this down much more. If you take a look at the short exempts that they put against this thing to keep it suppressed on a daily basis, you'll see that they're literally just keeping it flat. This sideways trading is just literally a hold until a breakout, in my opinion. And there's another thing I wanted to take a look at that we haven't taken a look at in a while, and it's the Bollinger Bands. So let me remove the drawings right here. The last time it tightened up this tight on the Bollinger Bands was actually back here around May of 2021, right before the run-up in June. So again, it's not one thing that's going to say, okay, this means this is going to squeeze right now, but it hasn't been this tight since then, and the last time it was that tight was the run-up before 20 bucks. So this is pretty interesting. We could see something come out of this, but there's one thing that I don't like. Is the volume decrease, right? The volume decrease is something that I don't like. As we sit sideways, it's fine, but you're not going to see a breakout with no volume. So essentially, we're just kind of waiting for those huge volume days to take us a move higher. As we're in a bear market, it's probably not going to happen as well. We're probably going to hang sideways for a little bit longer. But again, where we've been tracking this point of interest is pretty interesting here, and all we did, right, was we took the bar pattern from last time it was tightened up and we pasted it right here. So there's a few things to see. You could either go with the cycle we've been tracking and say that, you know, up until August 8th, which would be, or right around August 8th, August 12th, this area would be where the next run-up would be, right? You could say, okay, it's either going to be here or here. Either way, it's extremely soon, in my opinion, right? It's really soon. All we did was copy the bar pattern from here. If you think that's going to come to fruition, which it's not too far off, right? You'd get rejected along this overall trend line before essentially getting a breakout, and then you'd come back down to test and then see a move, which if this comes, it's probably going to be late July. Either way, July, August is pretty nice. I'm not going to say that this is definitely going to squeeze at that time frame because, again, people come at us when we say time frames and push the time frame back. I'm only saying what I see from a technical perspective. As for GameStop, this thing really has to go green tomorrow, in my opinion. We're sitting at this red zone. This is not what I wanted to see with GameStop. Well, you're just about on it. We're about to break into this red zone, and I think that this little curl will be over if we actually break down into that red zone. So I think GameStop has to go green tomorrow, so I'm just going to go bullish on GameStop and say that this thing is going to go green. I can't tell you for sure, but we do need it to go green, in my opinion, to continue the trend that it's been on. But overall for AMC, I see it just going sideways until a breakout. They're trying to suppress it too much. 35,000 shares available to borrow. None available to borrow on GameStop. Almost 45% of these shares are DRS on GameStop, which is nasty. As for the options chain, GameStop's getting obliterated. AMC's actually winning the option chain, 32,000 in the money for calls and 9,000 in the money for puts. So that's pretty decent. And the next thing I wanted to point out is Chinese banks restricting withdrawals. Okay, so I thought this was pretty interesting. As you all know, there's that theory where the executive order, how collateral is used through Chinese bonds, this, that, and the third. And if that theory is correct, if that's true, the grass isn't greener on the other side. They're struggling all across the board. The bears are trapped. These shorts are trapped. And until this market rips, they're getting a little breather, in my opinion. So when the S&P 500, takes a full-blown rally and actually gets a move, the play's done. The play is over, in my opinion. All of this is going to be done. All done. All easy. As for, well, the price is at 14 bucks because I saw some people complaining, right? The price is at 14 bucks. This doesn't matter. When they're trying to fish for shares, when they have to cover the shares, it's going to bid higher. That doesn't mean people are selling. The price is going to bid up, bid up, bid up until people let go. And, for example, if everyone has a price up here, the shares are going to bid up until, these shares get sold. Then you'll get smacked. Need more shares? Again, more people's prices up here. It's really simple. So the people who are, psychologically freaking out about the price being at 14, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. But that is what I got for this quick update video. I would appreciate it if you guys want to smash the like, hit that subscribe button, and turn post notifications on. Also, guys, feel free to become a member down below and get your 6 free stocks by hitting the link pinned in comments and pinned in the description. So that is it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.